What's up, guys? So these are my top 3 clones of Aventus. You guys know that Creed Aventus is one of my favorite fragrances. I have an unboxing video on this channel. I thought I had a review. I think I'm going to re-review it and then I'll upload it later. But these are going to be different. They're not going to be your typical clones. I'm going to give you the link to all of them. There's one that is discontinued, but I'm going to give you an alternative to it too. So let's jump into it. Also, let me know how you guys like the setup. Somebody roasted me in the comments in the last video, so I do have a mic now. I fixed the angle, and I'm going to edit this. So start off with number 3. Number 3, you guys probably have heard of this. This is by Parfums Vintage Emperor. Oh no, this is the Extrait. This isn't the Eau de Parfum. I do have the Eau de Parfum, but this is the Extrait. So Emperor Extrait. I'm going to put that in there. This is reminiscent of the 2015-2016 batches of Aventus. Let's give it a good spray. Yeah, that opening is great. Pineapple heavy. You smell the apple. Bergamot. And this is a really solid alternative. I think this smells closer to the older stuff than the current batches of Aventus. The current batches of Aventus aren't bad, don't get me wrong. The F batches are pretty good. It takes time to macerate, but this is a solid alternative. It is pricey, and I did get this on the Parfums Vintage Facebook group. So I got it for a decent price. Like somebody sprayed it a couple times, and he was like, oh, I don't want this anymore. So I think I paid like 70, 80 if that. So I like this. It lasts pretty long. I got a good 8 or 9 hours. It projects well for a good 2 hours, but it doesn't project as much as the EDP. The EDP of Emperor projects more than the Extrait, but this lasts longer. So this is probably more than 8 or 9 hours. It's probably about 10 or 11, to be honest. I like it. It has that nice Aventus DNA. It's a good clone of it. I don't like personally Club de Nuit Intense Ma'am. I think it's okay. The opening is what kills that fragrance. The dry down is nice though, because I do have the Eau de Parfum, and I have like maybe 5 milliliters left of it. I don't like Mont Blanc Explorer because I don't think that's really a clone of Aventus. I feel like that's a clone of Aventus Cologne, even though I'm pretty sure Explorer came out before Aventus Cologne, but it smells more similar to Aventus Cologne than Aventus, my opinion. Number 2, this is Kings Smoke. This is Sensual Obsessions. Okay. So Kevin doesn't make this anymore. This came out in 2022. It's supposed to smell like 2010, 2011, 2012 batches of Aventus, smokier stuff that I like. Ooh, look at that spray in there. I hate wasting it. This is really good. That birch and smoke hits you off immediately. Now, it's not the same smoke that is in those older batches because Creed has a certain fusion technique that I've heard of. Apparently, that's how they got the smoke. Like they use this whole different process. So it's not just birch tar that's added to it. It's the actual technique behind it. But this is really close to the 11 YO2 decant that I have. I really like this. This is really good. But discontinued. I don't know if he's going to bring it back. Instead of this, you can get King of Kings 13ZZ. You can get King of Kings remastered or just King of Kings. The remastered has a little bit of a brighter pineapple in the opening, but the dry down is really good and that lasts a long time. I got at least 9-10 hours, 2 hours of projection. Same thing for this. This lasts a long time and then it gets a nice dry down. The dry down is when more so of the other fruity aspects come out. So in the initial blast of this, it is pineapple, but it's more of that birch tar kind of aspect to Aventus, the burntness of the old batch. But I really like it. More compliments on the King of Kings. King of Kings, I get more compliments than this, but I like the older, smokier stuff. So yeah, I'll leave a link for King of Kings and King of Kings Remastered. You can go on the website and choose either or. Number 1, I'm going to have to give it to this generic Parfums. They're Aventus Smoky Intense. Look at that. This is the closest thing to my 11 Wild Tip. So it's kind of like, these are so similar, but this is a tad bit more closer than this. I really like this though. This is a little bit more crowd pleasing. But this smells, spray one more from this spray. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. And you still can get the other aspects of Aventus in there. Like I smell the vanilla, the apple, jasmine. This lasts a long time too. And it's oily as well. Generic Parfums will make some good stuff. Their 13ZZ01 is okay. I don't like it. I prefer this more. But I'm a person who likes the smokier aspects of Aventus. So this is just my opinion. But this is my number one. I like these so much better than all the other 1,000 or 100 different clones of Aventus. These are my top 3. If you want Creed Aventus, get one of these. And that's the end of the video.